Question of the day: what Awoken skill do you want to see added next to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? Let me know in the comments. My answer, of course, is Super Saiyan 4. And second question of the day, feel free to answer either and or both. The second question of the day there is, what is your favourite Awoken skill to use as of right now in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? Let me know in the comments. For me, my favourite right now is probably Ultra Instinct since it got fixed. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be going over the updated version on how to unlock every usable Awoken skill as of right now in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. As usual, timestamps in the description. In a moment, I'll go over the Awoken skills that you need to get the over here Slowpoke trophy on PlayStation or whatever your console of choice is. And yeah, with that said, if you're watching this part right here, about give or take 50% of you watching this right now are not actually subscribed to the channel. So just go and subscribe if you haven't already. Sparking Zero is coming out in like a couple of months. More Xenoverse 2 updates and DLCs and news, all that good stuff. Very, very fun and exciting time. Oh yes. And yeah, let's now go into the video. Again, timestamps in the description of the video in case you want to jump to any certain part to get the info for a specific Awoken skill. And yeah, let's get into it. So there actually is a trophy or an achievement, depending on what your console of choice is, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 that requires you to unlock every Awoken skill from the base game. Or rather, before any DLC, or rather before they added the Super Saiyan Blue Awoken skill, even though that has its own trophy. Don't worry about that for this video. So to unlock the over here Slowpoke trophy, all you need to do is get every Awoken skill that was from the base game. You can see all of those Awoken skills on the screen right now. It does not matter what order you get these in. Once you unlock the final one, you will then get the trophy. So it's Kaioken, Super Saiyan, Future Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, Potential Unleashed, the Power Pole Pro, Turn Golden, and Become Giant, and Purification. Almost forgot about Purification right there. So for Super Saiyan, you get several, there's 3 as of right now Awoken skills that once you get them, you'll get like a couple of Awoken skills with them. So Super Saiyan, once you get that, you'll instantly get Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3. It just depends how much ki you have when you use them, and it'll activate whichever one. When you unlock Super Vegeta, you get Super Vegeta and, unsurprisingly enough, Super Vegeta 2. Then for Kaioken, once you unlock Kaioken, you'll get Kaioken, Kaioken times 3, and Kaioken times 20. You get those all in one. I want to mention that because I believe in the original Xenoverse game, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, whatever you want to call it, for example, well, actually all of them, you got them separately, but they changed it in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 to get it, yeah. So that said, you do not need to get Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Super Saiyan God, the Beast Awoken, Ultra Instinct, and whatever Awoken skills. If they add any more Awoken skills in the future, you don't need to get those for the the over here Slowpoke trophy or achievement. Just what is on the screen right now. And once you get the final one, it'll then pop the trophy or achievement. It does not matter, once again, it does not matter what order you do this in. Once you do it, the final one, it will then give you the trophy or achievement. Feel free to use this video, the timestamps, to jump to the info that you need to get if you use in this video for that trophy, and good luck. And now we have how to unlock Super Saiyan Blue, technically as well, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, same thing, oh yes. So thankfully this can be done on any character, regardless of if it's a Saiyan character, a Margin, a Namekian, but naturally it can only be used on a male or a female Saiyan avatar. A Saiyan cack. So well, there's only 2 things really that you need to do. Firstly, you need to be at least level 90, and secondly, you need to have max friendship with Whis as your mentor. Now once you've done that, just go and talk to Whis in Canton City, either if he's your mentor or not, and he will literally just give you Super Saiyan Blue. It's literally just that simple. Now, to get to level 90, you need to be level 90, but you can't just level straight up to it, for the most part at least. So once you hit level 80, you won't be able to level up to level 81. How do you fix this? Go talk to Guru and he will then unlock your potential. Then to get past level 85, to then get to level 90, again, get to level 85 first, then reload the city, then you should get a pop-up, as you can see on the screen right now, saying something like, oh, the level cap's been increased, go talk to Guru in the Namek Time Rift, and he'll then unlock your potential further, so you can then progress to a higher level, do the same thing, the exact same thing when you're level 95 to get to level 99, and job's done. You may need to go and complete the Protect the Dragon Ball mission if you've not done it for a while, but after you've done that, just go and talk straight to Guru, and he will unlock your potential. Very good right there. And also, max friendship with Whis. Now, to get Whis as your mentor, I'm not fully sure what the specifics are, because I thought you got him as a mentor once you completed the Xenoverse 2 story mode, or the Unknown History, the secret ending. But this is what I did. Make sure you complete all of the advancement tests by Elderkai near the Orange Star High School in Canton City. Now, if you can't unlock the next one, just try and progress through the story mode. If that doesn't work, try leveling up, and if that still doesn't work, try going through some of your mentor quests, and I think eventually it will unlock. For me, it unlocked after completing Frieza as my mentor. We have the mentor missions, I should say, and try and do some parallel quests, and eventually you'll get the pop-up which will say, yeah, you can now take the next advancement test. Do the final one, then Whis will then become available as your mentor in Canton City. Now, side note, a very quick way, as in maybe 20 or even 30 minutes to max out Whiz's friendship bar, is to go and do the parallel quest called Dragon Ball Brawl. I forget what the number of the parallel quest is. It's in like, I think it's like 22 or something like that. You should have it unlocked at this point in the game, or rather by the time you have Whis as a mentor, you should easily have this maxed, well, you should have this unlocked already. Do this, and for your 2 teammates, have Whis equipped, and I think it also helps if you have Whiz's skills that you get from the 4 Whis mentor missions. Once it starts, just go and collect the 3 Dragon Balls scattered around Planet Namek, take them back to the time machine. It takes maybe a minute to do, and you get a good amount of progress on the friendship bar. I don't know if this is the absolute fastest or most efficient way, but just what I've been using for this specific video. And again, once you've then maxed out Whiz's friendship meter bar and you're at least level 90, just go and talk to Whis in Canton City, regardless of where he is, either if he's by by Goku, if he's not your current mentor, or even if he's by the Orange Star High School, if he's your mentor right now. Just go and talk to him once you've done those 2 things, and he will then just give you the Super Saiyan Blue Awoken skill. It is honestly, at this point in the game, after getting Future Super Saiyan, it's fairly easy to get. Now, before we move on to how to unlock Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, if you followed everything I've just said on how to unlock Super Saiyan Blue in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and you followed it correctly, but for some reason you still haven't got Super Saiyan Blue, it might be because you also now need to unlock Super Saiyan God, as in the new, or rather the red, Saiyan God, God Key Awoken skill. Now, I'm saying might because I don't know, but I figured, well, I'm doing an updated version of this video anyway. I may as well kind of like maybe future-proof myself, because if they release Xenoverse 2 again in the future, like with next gen or what have you, graphics or what have you, they may change that. So, long story short, Super Saiyan God was added after Super Saiyan Blue and after even Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, but Super Saiyan God, the red version, is the inferior version of both of those 2 Super Saiyan skills I've just mentioned. But you may have to get Super Saiyan God first if you followed what I've just said and you still can't get it. You may get a pop-up, I don't know. Again, I'm also doing this just to cover myself for, well, to future-proof this video, just in case. Now, if you do need to unlock Super Saiyan God, like I've just said, once again, check the description or the little chapter thing on the video play bar on how to actually go and unlock the Super Saiyan God Awoken skills. And now we have how to unlock Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, which as of right now, I think it's flat out the strongest Awoken skill, period, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, also known as Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved, I think it's called as well. It's the same thing, doesn't matter. So there's 3 things you need to do. to get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution as an Awoken skill. Firstly, this can be done on any character, much like it's Super Saiyan Blue, so you can do this on a Freezer race if you really want to, but naturally it can only be used on a Saiyan character. So firstly, you need to already have Super Saiyan Blue unlocked. Secondly, you need to be at least level 95. And third and finally, you need to have max friendship with Vegeta as your mentor. Once you've done those three things, just go talk to Whis again in Conton City, and he'll then, much like Super Saiyan Blue, he'll just then give you Super Saiyan Blue Evolution as an Awoken skill. If you need help on how to get Vegeta as your mentor, well, actually at this point he should be unlocked anyway. Actually, no, he is, because you need Whis anyway. So at this point, if you need help leveling up, if you need help maxing out Vegeta as your mentor, just go and check how to get Super Saiyan Blue, because I cover how to level up and how to, in an incredibly fast way, max out your friendship with any given mentor. Again, do those three things, go and talk to Whis in Conton City, and he'll then give you Super Saiyan Blue Evolution as an Awoken skill. Now, much like what I've just said for Super Saiyan Blue, for Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, if you've done everything I've just said and you have Super Saiyan Blue unlocked, but for some reason you still don't have Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, try and unlock Super Saiyan God. I don't think you need to do it, but you never know what they do in the future, or they may update it or do a definitive edition update of PS5, Xenoverse 2 with everything in the game. Long story short, as I've already mentioned for Super Saiyan Blue, but because I know for these videos people will use the timestamp, so you may not exactly hear it, which is, don't get me wrong, that's the point of these videos, that's all good. They added Super Saiyan God after both Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, despite Super Saiyan God being the inferior version of both of those Super Saiyan transformations. So, if you've already unlocked Super Saiyan Blue, but for some reason you can't get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, just go and try and get Super Saiyan God. Again, timestamps in the description, pinned comment, all that good stuff. Don't think you'll need to do it, but once again, as I already mentioned, you never know what I'm going to do in the future for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Next up, we have how to unlock the Super Saiyan God Awoken skill. So firstly, this can be unlocked on any character, even if it's not on a Saiyan character. So for example, you could do this on a Freezer race character and you'll still get both of the Awokens, those being Super Saiyan God male and Super Saiyan God female. So firstly, you're going to want to get all 7 Dragon Balls. Do this any way you want, but the best way to do it as of right now in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is to clear Parallel Quest 23. There's a few reasons for this, but long story short, it's just the fastest, easiest, and most efficient parallel quest specifically for getting Dragon Balls, as you can get, I think, like, what, a maximum of 3 or 4 per run. Sometimes you may not get any at all, but you can get, like, up to 3 or 4 per run. Now, to unlock this parallel quest, if for whatever reason you don't have it unlocked as of right now, just progress through the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 story mode, and I think either after clearing the Frieza saga or the Cell saga, you will get this as a parallel quest. But if you are trying to get Super Saiyan God as an Awoken, you probably more than likely already have this parallel quest unlocked. Again, that's Parallel Quest 23, and I believe the name off the top of my head is the Explosion of Namek. So firstly, the reason why this is like the best parallel quest specifically for getting Dragon Balls is because, well, again, it's a very, very, very easy quest to do, and once you defeat Frieza, you then get the ultimate finish, which is 3 time patrollers flying in for, again, the ultimate finish. But the difference here is that all 3 of these time patrollers, their level does not scale depending on your level, or rather the level of the host of the lobby if you do it online. I believe them like level 28 to like level 31, and I don't believe they have any skills. So just run like a key build with like Final Explosion or what have you, and you will just be able to clear this incredibly quickly. And again, you can get a maximum of, I think it's 4 Dragon Balls, maybe 3 per run, but do keep in mind that you could also do this 100 times and technically not get a single Dragon Ball. but you're not going to do it that many times and not get any. So once you've got all 7 Dragon Balls, regardless of what method you use, you then summon Shenron, and unfortunately, because I've already got all 7, well, all the Awoken skills and Super Saiyan God, I can't show this in like real time, but some will be on the screen anyway. But summon Shenron, and there will be an option at the very bottom which says something along the lines of, I want to become the Super Saiyan God, or I think it's like, yeah, I think it's I want to become a Super Saiyan God. Click that, and then once the cutscene goes and you go back to Conton City, home of the Time Patrol, you then need to max out your friendship with several characters. Doesn't matter what order you do it in, but these characters are Goku, Gohan with Videl, Vegeta, Pan, and Gotenks. So to unlock these as mentors, if you don't have them unlocked, you know, right off the, well, not right off the bat, if you don't have any of these mentors unlocked, just go and clear or progress through the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 story mode. Try leveling up. I don't think you have to get past level 80 for this, specifically for this part, and clear the previous advancement tests if you haven't already done so. Once you've done all of that and you've maxed out your mentor friendship with all these characters, and side note, the best way, as far as I'm aware, to max out mentor friendships is just to have them as your mentor and just keep clearing the first available mentor mission. It's the fastest and most efficient way to just max out mentor friendships, regardless of which mentor you have. Then once you've maxed all these characters' mentor friendship bars out, then go and speak to Beerus in Conton City. He's well, not normally, unless he's your mentor, he will be on top of the orange high school name, whatever it's called. Talk to him, and there'll be some sort of special option, I believe, which is like, I want to talk about a Super Saiyan God. Click that, and he'll then give you the Super Saiyan God Awoken skills, again, regardless of which character you did this on. So, like I said before, if you did this on a Freeze Race character, you will then get both the Awoken skills, but naturally, these can only be used on, well, the male version on a male custom Saiyan character, and the same for a female version on a female custom Saiyan character. All good there, rather nice, moving on. And now we have how to unlock the Beast Awoken skill, even though this isn't a Super Saiyan form or even a Saiyan exclusive form. I thought for the sake of this video specifically, I'll add this in because it kind of looks like a Super Saiyan form. Don't worry about it, it's just for ease of, I guess, convenience, what have you. But to unlock the Beast Awoken skill, firstly, you need to have max friendship with Gohan and Videl and with Piccolo. So to unlock these as mentors, in case you don't have them already, I believe Piccolo is unlocked immediately or right off the bat or very close to when you start the game. But to unlock these as mentors, just progress through the Xenoverse 2 story mode, try leveling up and clear the previous advancement tests, and you will get these as mentors. And then to easily and the most efficient way to max out their mentor friendship bars is to just continuously repeat the first mentor mission, and you will quickly max out both these mentor bars. Then once you've done that, go and talk to Piccolo in Conton City. He should just be outside of the Time Nest gate if he's not your mentor. If he is your mentor, he'll be by the school with, you know, next to the fountain or in front of the fountain. Then talk to Piccolo, and then there should be an option that says something along the lines of, I want to train even more. Click that, and then click on the Spar option, and then you will start the mission with you, Orange Piccolo, DBS Superhero Gohan, not Beast, and then again Cell Max. Just clear this mission. If you fail it, just retry. It's a very, very, very easy mission in my opinion. Then once you've cleared it, you will then have the Beast Awoken skill unlocked, and it doesn't matter what character you unlock this on, but once you unlock it, it will then be unlocked for all races. Again, this is not a Saiyan or even a Super Saiyan exclusive form, but I just thought I'd throw this in there because it kind of looks like it, and as of this recording at least, it's the latest Awoken skill added to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Again, clear it, and then you'll have this Awoken skill unlocked for all races, male and female Earthlings, Saiyans, the Namekian race, Freezer race, and the Martian race. You only have to do this mission once, but you can, if you want, you can do it as many times as you want, but once you clear it for the first time, you are then golden. To unlock the Ultra Instinct Awoken skill, also known as the silvered haired version of Ultra Instinct, or I guess Mastered Ultra Instinct, simply go and talk to full power Jiren in Kanton City. Talk to him and there'll be like a bit of dialogue, then a mission, which is very, very, very easy in my opinion. Arguably easier than unlocking the Beast Awoken, like the Cell Max battle. Very, very easy. Talk to Jiren, and once you clear the mission, you'll automatically use the Awoken skill in the mission, defeat him, and you'll then get it unlocked. Once you have it unlocked, you can then use it on any character. So, for example, if you unlock this on a Namekian, you can then use it on, for example, a female Margin. If you unlock it on a male Saiyan, like what I've done, you can then use it on any other race that's in the game. All good right there. Now, if for whatever reason Jiren isn't there, or you can't talk to him, or he doesn't let you start the mission, firstly, just make sure you got the game updated to the latest version. That's free to do, right? All that good stuff right there. Then make sure you are at least level 99. I was able to talk to him and clear this as a level 99 rather than as level 120. I don't know if there is a certain level you have to be to do this, but I do know that you can do it on a level 99 character as well. Well, I did it on a level 99 character, right? Now, if again it doesn't work, try leveling up. Try progressing, or rather clearing, the main story mode for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, as in defeat Final Form Mirror, and then maybe even the Unknown History, but you won't have to do any DLC stuff. Then try unlocking every other previous Awoken skill, or rather every other Awoken skill added before before Ultra Instinct. So in reverse order, you had Ultra Instinct, then the one before that was the Beast Awoken, then Super Saiyan God, then Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, then Super Saiyan, then every other Awoken prior to that were Awoken skills in the base game. So feel free to use this video as a template. You can also get a trophy / achievement for getting every Awoken skill in the base game. It's one of the rarest, rarest trophies, at least for the PS4, PS5 version. But yeah, I know I'm not overcomplicating. I know I'm over-explaining this, but if you don't know, you don't know. Plus, this is probably like one of the easiest to get, to be honest. Now, full power Jiren is, you may be able to see here, he's actually only level 60. Of all levels. Like, why level 60? Why not level 80 at least? I don't know. So you may have to be level 60 to do this. I don't know. But again, if you can't talk to him, just try leveling up, try progressing through the story mode, and unlock the previous Awoken skills in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. But you probably won't have too much of an issue. Hey, did you make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe yet? To unlock the Super Saiyan Awoken skill, and by extension Super Saiyan 2, and technically Super Saiyan 3, this is how you do that. Firstly, this has to be done on a Saiyan character. So make a Saiyan character, a Saiyan CAC avatar, custom character, created character, whatever you want to say, right? Make a Saiyan character, then progress through the story mode until you've completed the Ruckus on Planet Namek story mode mission. Ironically enough, it's the mission where you and Vegeta battle against Villainous Mode Dodoria. Clear that mission, then get to level 30. Once you've done both of these things, then go to the Capsule Corp Time Rift in Kanton City, then talk to Vegeta. This will activate the first of 3 missions. It's a pretty easy mission, just clear it. It won't take you long at all. You shouldn't have any problems with this. Then once you've done that, you then need to get to level 40. And side note for me, because I had plenty of Zenny, I was able to talk to Tolsok immediately after clearing the first mission, and then I was level 40, but when I did that, I couldn't talk to Vegeta. So get to level 40 if you do it the same way as me, then go into photo mode, not the Kanton City photo mode, the photo mode where you can select a different stage and stuff like that, then go back out of it, back into Kanton City, or reload the game somehow, just so the stage, or rather, just so Kanton City itself reloads, then go back to the Capsule Corp Time Rift in Kanton City, talk to Vegeta, and that will get you the second out of 3 missions. Again, you need to be level 40, clear this, then talk to Vegeta again, and he'll tell you to talk to Bulma. Then you need to talk to Kid Trunks in the Capsule Corp Time Rift. Doing that, you can then talk to Vegeta again, and that will activate the third and final mission. Clearing this will then get you Super Saiyan. It is as simple as that. As long as you clear this mission, you will then get Super Saiyan unlocked as an Awoken skill to use on your other Saiyan characters and stuff like that. Now, to get Super Saiyan 2, well, once you've done this, you've got Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. For Super Saiyan 1, you need 3 bars of ki. For Super Saiyan 2, you need 4 bars of ki. And for Super Saiyan 3, you'll need 5 or more bars of ki. So that's just 3 Awoken skills that you've got unlocked right there. Good stuff. Congratulations, you've just unlocked how to turn Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Next, we have how to unlock the Super Vegeta Awoken skill, and technically, by extension, Super Vegeta 2. Now, for the purposes of this video, I unlocked this specific Awoken skill on my Saiyan character pretty much immediately after I unlocked the Super Saiyan Awoken. I'm only mentioning this because I'm not fully sure if you absolutely need to be a Saiyan to get this specific Awoken. Again, you do need to be a Saiyan to get the Super Saiyan Awoken, and by extension, again, Super Saiyan 1, 2, and Super Saiyan 3. But for Super Vegeta, I don't actually know if you absolutely have to be a Saiyan CAC. So firstly, to get this, you need to get Super Saiyan unlocked first, because again, if you're on a Saiyan character, you just you'll get Super Saiyan first, then this will happen later on. You need to get to at least level 50 to get the first, or rather the next mission from Vegeta in the Capsule Corp Time Rift. Clear this mission, then get to level 60, or get to at least level 60, reload the city if you already are. Again, go into Photon mode, or reload the game, as in log out, and then log back in or restart it, what have you, when you're level 60 or above, and that will give you the third mission from Vegeta. Clear this one, and you will then get the Super Vegeta Awoken skill. Fairly straightforward, but again, I don't know if you absolutely need to be a Saiyan character to get this specific Awoken skill. And now we have how to unlock Potential Unleashed. Thankfully, this is an Awoken skill that can be used and unlocked on any character. So it doesn't matter what character you use it to unlock it on. Once you've got it, you've got it. So the long and short of it is, firstly, clear the first 5 advancement tests with a Z rank, and doing that will then unlock the final advancement test and clear that one, and that will then give you the Potential Unleashed Awoken skill. Now, as I've mentioned already at some point in this specific video, I'm not entirely sure what the absolute specifics are to unlock the next advancement test. So if you are having trouble unlocking them for some reason, do the following. Firstly, clear all previous advancement tests. Secondly, try leveling up. Thirdly, progress through the story mode if you can. And third and finally, just go and do things like parallel quests and mentor missions. And doing all of those at some point should activate what is needed to activate a new advancement test message in the top right, or whatever it's called specifically, to actually go and pop up and just go and do it. Now, it's fairly easy to get a Z rank. You don't need to get a Z rank on the 6th mission. You just need to go and clear it. For this video, for the 6th mission, I actually got on the first attempt an S rank. So again, you do not need to Z rank the 6th mission, which actually gives you the Potential Unleashed Awoken skill. Thankfully, you don't have to Z rank these on the first attempt, just Z rank them. And again, Z rank the first 5, and that will then unlock the 6th and final mission, which again gives you the Potential Unleashed transformation. Very nice right there. If you're having trouble Z ranking them, you can try equipping one of these super souls that gives you an XP or a bonus. I think what it's called, like a double or triple bonus on missions. Just do things like hit them with like a large combo, go for like the rush key blast, go for grabs, 3 grabs, I think 5 supers and 5 ultimates. Be transformed by the time the fight finishes and hit the last opponent with an ultimate attack. That should easily give you a Z rank. And now we have Turn Golden, or Become Golden, the Golden Form, Golden Evolution. It's the Frieza race exclusive Awoken skill. So, oh man, this was a bit of a pain for me, I'll be completely honest. So that said, I'm not sure if what I'm about to say is the fastest or the most efficient way to get it, but this is how I've got it for the purposes of this video. Again, starting off, this must be unlocked on a Frieza race character, and because of what it is, it can only be used on a Frieza race CAC avatar, etc. Go to the point of the story where you can then go to the time rifts, then go to the Frieza spaceship time rift. Now you have to give a pool an item. It's the medium mix capsule. If you can already buy one of these on your other characters, buy it on that character and log back into this character and you'll be able to access it that way. If not, I believe you get this from clearing, actually I know you get this from clearing the Ruckus on Planet Namek story mode mission. Again, you and Vegeta against Villainous Mode Dodoria. Once you've done that, this will become available for, I believe it's 350 Zenny in the item shop in Canton City. It's very cheap to get. Get it, give it to a pool, and you'll then get access to Frieza's spaceship. Now, go and do as many missions in Frieza's spaceship until you can't do it anymore. Then once you can't do it anymore, this is where things get a little bit awkward for me. Now, I believe I was able just to level up in levels, well, in, I guess, like groups of 5 to get to like level, 30, 35, 40, 45 and stuff like that. And that gave me the next mission in Frieza's spaceship. By the time I finished with this, I was level 62. So keep that in mind there. I also cleared the first Cell mission in the story mode, where it's you and Piccolo against Android 17, then later on, you and Android 17 and Android 16 against, I believe it's Villainous Mode, isn't it? Villainous Mode, First Form Cell, or Imperfect Cell. So basically, keep leveling up and keep going through the story mode until you get the summons at Frieza's spaceship pop up. I'm not sure if this is random or luck-based or RNG or anything like that, but this is just what I did to get, to progress to then eventually get the final mission to get the Awoken skill. I also cleared 2 advancement tests, so do that because that might actually be what you need to do for this. And I cleared 2 mentor missions with Frieza as my mentor, and I've also defeated Dodoria in Canton City. Doing all this and going as quick as possible, and whenever the option is available, the summons as Frieza's spaceship. Doing all this should then give you the Emperor's Peril number 4 Frieza mission. Once you've done this, Frieza at the very end will then turn golden. He'll go, ah, or whatever he does. Now, I don't think this really matters if you pick either Frieza or Cooler, but this is just how I've done it, again, for the purposes of this specific video. Now, once you've cleared the Emperor's Peril number 4 mission, you should be able to talk to Frieza, Golden Frieza rather, immediately after. So talk to him, and you have a few options here. For the first option, when you have yes or no, I clicked no. Then for the second option, I clicked yes. Then for the third option, I clicked no again. Then for the fourth option, I clicked rebel. It actually says rebel, not yes or no. For the fourth option, I clicked rebel. Doing that will then give you another mission. Clear that, then you should again be able to talk to Golden Frieza immediately. Once you've done that, talk to Golden Frieza, then go talk to Metal Cooler in Frieza's spaceship, then go back to Golden Frieza, and that will then give you the mission. Clear it, and you'll then get the Turn Golden Awoken skill. I believe Frieza and Cooler will look level 40 something, 42, give or take, somewhere around there. We actually did this mission. So again, I don't know if I did this out of order or if I just got unlucky, but that's how I unlocked the Turn Golden Awoken skill specifically for this video. And now we have how to get Kaioken, and technically Kaioken times 3, as well as Kaioken times 20. Now, thankfully, this is the easiest and the fastest Awoken skill to unlock in Xenoverse 2, and much like Potential Unleashed, this can be unlocked and used on any character. So to get this, You just need to clear parallel quest number 8. But to unlock parallel quest number 8, you need to clear parallel quest number 6 and then parallel quest number 7. Clearing parallel quest number 7, you don't need the ultimate finish, by the way, but if you clear parallel quest number 7, that will then unlock parallel quest number 8, what's it called, Invade Earth or something like that. Now, if you've done that and it still isn't available, then try progressing through the story mode. You may need to clear the Saiyan Saga, as in defeat Great Ape Nappa and Great Ape Vegeta. That battle, I'm not entirely sure though, but just do that, then clear parallel quest number 6, number 7, and then number 8, and I'm not entirely sure who or where this is dropped on the quest, because it doesn't say you got skill, once you actually get it. I just assume that you get it from Goku on the ultimate finish. I think I tried this twice, or maybe 3 times, but I think I tried it twice and I got it on the 2nd attempt, thankfully. So here are the ultimate finish conditions here. Just do this, just keep going until you get it. I don't think it's going to be that hard to actually unlock. Then to use Kaioken times 3, I think you need like between 1 and 3 bars of ki. I forget. But for Kaioken times 20, I believe you need 5 or more bars of ki. And for just a normal Kaioken, I think it's between 1 and 2 bars of ki. Good stuff right there. So for the next Awoken skill, it technically is an Awoken ability, an Awoken skill, whatever you want to call it. But as of right now, this is not something that is usable by your created characters, and that is Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and technically as well Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10. As of right now, this is exclusive to Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and at that, preset 2 and preset 4 of Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So to get this as a usable skill on Super Saiyan Blue Goku, again, it technically is an Awoken skill just as right now, not an Awoken skill usable by your CAC, avatar, created character, custom character. Again, I forgot how many times I've said that. What you want to call it, there's 2 things you need to do. Firstly, you need to actually unlock Super Saiyan Blue Goku as a playable character, and to do that, just clear, I believe it's the 3rd out of the 4 total missions in the Resurrection of F arc in the Xenoverse 2 story mode. It's the mission where you as your character team up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta against Villainous Mode Metal Cooler and Villainous Mode Golden Frieza. Clear this and you will then get preset 1 of Super Saiyan Blue Goku as a playable character, and technically as well Super Saiyan Blue preset 1 Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now to then get Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and again Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10, there's 2 presets, as I've mentioned, of Goku that has this, and that's preset 2 and preset 4 again of Super Saiyan Blue Goku. To get preset 2 of Super Saiyan Blue Goku, simply purchase DLC 1, also known as DB Super Pack 1. And to get preset 4 of Super Saiyan Blue Goku, purchase DB Super Pack 4, also just known as DLC 4, and that will then give you presets of Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, that then has Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10. Again, as of right now, as of me speaking, or rather as of when this video is first uploaded, this is not available as of right now for your created custom characters. Next we have how to get future Super Saiyan. This one is incredibly awkward, at least it was for me for this video. So there's quite a few things that you actually have to do in order to get the future Super Saiyan Awoken skill. Firstly, clear the normal Xenoverse 2 story mode, the mission where you battle against Final Form Mirror or Mirror Absorbed Tower. Super Saiyan Blue Goku helps you. It's when the credits roll. You have to clear this first. This is an absolute, all of these are, but this is a necessity. Then once you've done that, you need to then go and collect the 5 distorted time eggs scattered around the various time rifts in Conton City. So there's 5 of these. It doesn't matter which order you get them in, and I believe you can get these basically whenever. Actually, I know you can get at least some of these before you've even defeated Final Form Mirror in the Xenoverse 2 normal story mode. So firstly, for the Namekian distorted egg, you have to clear the Guru, or rather the Protecting Planet Namek mission, a total of 14 times. To get Super Saiyan Blue and Blue Evolution later on, as we'll go over, again, check the description of this video, and probably in the pinned comments as well, for timestamps on how to get those two Awoken skills, as well as other Awoken skills in the video, or that are available right now. But you'll need to get to level 95 to get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution and level 9 for Super Saiyan Blue. So you have to do this regardless, because doing this 14 times, again, you'll get the time egg, the distorted time egg from Guru, and he'll also unlock your potential further, so you can then progress from level 80 to then level 99. So do that 14 times and you'll then get the distorted time egg from the Planet Namek Time Rift. In the Capsule Corp time egg thing, whatever, talk to Bulma after you've unlocked the Super Saiyan Awoken skill, or rather after you've finished training with Vegeta, just in case you've done this on, for example, a Freeze Race character. Doesn't matter what you do it on. And side note, you only have to get these 5 time eggs once, thankfully just once per save file. What do I mean by this? Well, by that I mean all you need to do is get them once, and regardless of what other characters you make, you won't have to get these again, thankfully, which is fantastic. Yeah, so talk to Bulma after you finish training with Vegeta. Basically, you'll get a trophy pop-up from Vegeta saying you're number 1 or whatever it is once you've finished training with him in the Capsule Corp Time Rift. For Majin Buu, thankfully this one's incredibly straightforward. Just keep feeding him until he gives you the distorted time egg. You'll have to make a couple of trips to and from the Majin Buu Time Rift place from the item shop in Canton City. Go and buy the food, any of it works. I personally went for water, for the most part at least, because it's the cheapest. But again, if you do that, you will have to make a couple of trips to and from. Just keep feeding him water until he literally gives you the time egg. It's incredibly straightforward, rather easy. For the next time egg, go to Hercule's house, the Hercule's house time rift, and talk to the Great Saiyaman. Should be on the right immediately after you load into Hercule's house. There'll be Jacko, Great Saiyaman 1 and Great Saiyaman 2. Oh, I wonder who they possibly could be. I hope one day we find out. What am I saying? Yeah, talk to them, and I believe there's only 6 missions you have to do. Clear them, then go and talk to Hercule, and he will then give you the distorted time egg. And finally, and at least in my opinion at least, the most awkward time egg to get, which is the one from Frieza's ship. Firstly, go to Frieza's ship and talk to, I forget who exactly it is. It's either Zarbon or Dodoria, but there's only one person that you can actually talk to. And just talk to them, clear the missions, then talk to the next person who you can talk to in Frieza's ship. Keep going until you get a choice between either Frieza and Cooler. It does not matter who you pick. For the purposes of this video, and at least I try to at least keep it simple, I went and spoke to Frieza. Now keep going until you can't do any more of the missions. Well, until there's no more missions available to do in the spaceship. Now, at this point, this is where, at least for me, it got just a little bit awkward. I've got my notes right here, as I do normally, but I need to explain this because I see people asking all the time on videos and stuff like that how to get this, this distorted time egg. This is what you need to do. Once you've gone to the Frieza spaceship and there's no more missions to clear, leave the Frieza spaceship, and I think you have to do 2 things. I think you need to equip the Super Soul that you are given by either Cooler or Frieza. I don't know if you actually have to do this one, but do it anyway, just in case. And go and talk to Dodoria in the Namek section on Canton City. You'll go into a fight, all good there. Now, if you don't get the summons at Frieza's spaceship pop up on the top right of your screen, go and just do either mentor missions and or Pelo quests, or just normal quests in general. You have to go and complete more of these to keep getting the next pop-up of summons at Frieza's spaceship to then progress. Just keep doing this until you finally fight either Golden Freezer by, well, if you pick the Freezer side in the Freezer Force, or I think it's Metal Cooler if you go and pick Cooler instead of Freezer. Then once you've done that and the final mission, go and talk to Naval in Freezer's spaceship, and he'll then give you finally the final distorted time egg. Once you've got all 5 of them, go and talk to Supreme Kai of Time in the Time Nest, then go and talk to Xenotrunks near the Time Vault again in the Time Nest. Once you've spoken to Trunks, you'll then start the Bardock versus Mirror mission. Then once you've done that, just keep going. I think it goes immediately. Oh no, sorry, after you've done that, then talk to Xenotrunks in the Time Nest. Again, he's right there in front of you, like literally in front of you. And that will then activate the mission where you actually get Future Super Saiyan. Finally, where you get Future Super Saiyan, which is you playing as Future Gohan, and then later, Future Trunks helps you against Android 17 and Android 18. Finally, once you've cleared this mission, you'll then get Future Super Saiyan, and that was absolutely, in every way possible, just absolutely and incredibly exhausting. But once you've done that, you'll then get Future Super Saiyan. Again, I did this on a Saiyan character, but for this one, I'm fairly certain it doesn't matter what character you do this on. I know this has taken about 8 minutes, about give or take 8 minutes specifically on how to get Future Super Saiyan, but I want this video and the eventual final video to be the most thorough video on YouTube on how to get every Awoken skill, and later on, every skill in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. For the next Awoken skill on this list, we have the margin exclusive transformation, that being Purification. This is an incredibly easy and fast Awoken skill to get. After Kaioken, I'd probably say that this is the fastest and easiest Awoken skill as of right now to get in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So to get this is only usable on a Margin character. Naturally, it's the Margin exclusive Awoken skill. So make a Margin character, either a male or female one. It will not work on any other race. So make a Margin character, get them to at least level 35, and then once you can go to Margin Boo's house, go to his house and just feed him until he can make 3 margins. Now, you may get the pop-up immediately after doing this to say, oh, you can actually go and do the mission now. If not, again, reload the city, either by restarting the game, logging in and out, going to photo mode, or a room, online, payload quest, whatever. It doesn't matter what you do. Do that, then go back into Control City, and you should get some sort of pop-up, I believe, saying there's an event at Margin Boo's house. Go there and you'll just get the mission, and it's really that straightforward and that easy. Again, quickly, must be done on a Margin character, must be at least level 35. Go and feed Margin Boo until he has 3 small margins. Reload the city and just go back there, and you should get the pop-up to say, yeah, you can do the mission, to then get the Purification Awoken skill. And there we have how to get Become Giant, the Namekian exclusive Awoken skill, also what should be known as Turn Giant, or rather what should actually be known as Giant Namekian, or to make it a bit cooler, Super Namekian. So again, this is the Namekian exclusive Awoken skill. Make a Namekian character and get them to at least level 35. Now at this point, you do need to clear the Protecting the Dragon Ball missions 3 times. Once you've done that, you should be able to then go and reload the city, then go back to the Time Rift, and you should then be able to talk to Piccolo, then Nail, then Dende, then Piccolo once again, and that will give you the mission. Clear that, and you'll then get the Become Giant Awoken skill. Again, level 35, and clear the Protecting Planet Namek's Dragon Ball missions 3 times. As I mentioned, I think at some point in this video already, to continue to like go through these missions, or rather to get the next one to spawn, rather, go and clear parallel quests or missions or what have you 3 times, and that will then give you the Guru's house as being attacked. But for this, once it became available, I did not get the pop-up on the top right of the screen. So again, must be done on a Namekian, must be at least level 35, and clear the Protecting Planet Namek Dragon Balls, or whatever that mission's called where you go and collect the Dragon Balls. Clear that 3 times, reload the city, and go back to the Namek Time Rift, and Piccolo should then be there. Talk to Piccolo, then talk to Nail, then talk to Dende, then finally go back and talk to Piccolo in the Namek Time Rift. They'll then get the mission. Now, to clear this mission, you do need to actually defeat the opponents in the Become Giant form. Don't worry, you can't knock them out or defeat them if you're not in this Awoken. It just will not allow you to finally defeat them. You can get them down to the lowest amount of health possible, like what? 0.1% of their total health, but you do need to be in the Become Giant Awoken state to actually be able to beat them. Again, clear it and you'll then get the Become Giant Awoken skill. To unlock the Violet Flash Ultimate / Awoken skill for Super Saiyan 2, or rather Super Saiyan 1 Teen Gohan, you need to max out Teen Gohan's camaraderie, that word, points via the Festival of Universes event. Now, as of right now, as of me recording this part, and I'm sure I'll be using this part in the future as well, but as of right now, the second Festival of Universes event has happened and Gohan is there available. Talk to him and then max out his camaraderie points, then talk to him again, you'll have a battle with him, then you'll get preset 3 of Gohan, which has the Violet Flash Ultimate / Awoken. You use it, 3 bars of ki, I believe, and he makes Gohan turn Super Saiyan 2. I don't believe you can drop out of it. I don't know if you drop out of it via Remote Serious Bomb, and or if you get knocked out in team matches, raids, or what have you. Hopefully in the future they'll make this available for custom characters, either as an Awoken Ultimate or just what have you. But yeah, with that said, that's how you unlock the Violet Flash Awoken skill in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. To unlock the Super Saiyan Restrained Awoken skill, as of right now, this is only available to Restrained Broly. Broly from Dragon Ball Z, base form, not from Dragon Ball Super. From Dragon Ball Z, the Legendary Super Saiyan movie, it's when it turns Super Saiyan before Legendary Super Saiyan, if I remember. Awesome character, both the actual character as well as the character in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and the Awoken is awesome as well. Do keep in mind, it does take quite a bit of time to actually activate. I believe it's 3 bars of ki, and then once you use it, you can't drop out of it unless you get knocked out or hit, I believe, with the Fu Remote Serious Bomb Ultimate, and this will then unlock more ki and stamina, change certain attacks, and let you use on Restrained Broly base form skills such as the Gigantic Explosion Ultimate. To get this character, he's from the Future Saga Chapter 1 paid DLC update for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So get that and you'll get him along with Dragon Ball Super Pan, Dragon Ball Super Videl, my bad, Dragon Ball Super Android 18 from the Torrent of Peril, kind of, and then Ultra Super Villain Super Saiyan God Vegeta, and Ultra Super Villain Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. In the future, as of right now, they haven't, but in the future, if they make this available via a season pass, it should be in there like a Future Saga season pass. But again, just make sure whatever you purchase, if that happens in the future, or if they put multiple packs together, for this specifically, make sure you get Future Saga Chapter 1. That's how you get it. Good stuff. And now we have Power Pole Pro, the Earthling exclusive Awoken skill. It's the quote-unquote transformations, Awoken, whatever, where you summon Flying Nimbus with the Power Pole, hence the name, the Power Pole Pro. Rather nice. Thankfully, much like the Purification form, this is incredibly easy, fast, and straightforward to do. So this is, again, the Earthling exclusive Awoken skill. So this can only be used and unlocked on an Earthling. It doesn't matter if it's a male or female Earthling, make either of them. Then what I did, I immediately, right off the bat, got to level 35 by talking to Tosok in Konton City. Now, I did this with just the expectation, given that most of the other race-exclusive forms require you to be at least level 35. I didn't check this beforehand, but again, I made my character, then I immediately spoke to Tosok to then get to level 35. Then I progressed through the game as usual until I defeated Great Ape Nappa and Great Ape Vegeta. And I can then go again to the 5 time rifts. I went to all of them, with Hercule's House being where you have to go, but I went there last. Now, immediately after you spawn in, go and talk to the character on the left that you have to talk to. Make note of where Hercule is, he's directly in front of you. Then again, as soon as you spawn in, on your right, you'll have Jacko, the Great Saiyan 1, and the Great Saiyan 2. This is where you have to go, again, if you are level 35, or rather, if you are at least level 35. Go talk to them, and just keep going until you can then just talk to Jacko. I think you'll have like 3 or maybe 4 missions. Again, keep doing it until only Jacko can be talked, until you can speak to Jacko. Then once you've spoken to him, turn around and go and talk to Hercule. Once you've spoken to him, go back to the Great Saiyan 1 and 2, speak to them, and that will then give you the mission to unlock the Power Pole Pro Awoken skill. Thankfully, it's that simple and that straightforward, much like the Awoken skill or the Purification Awoken skill, and not like the Turn Golden form for Frieza Race. Just clear this mission and you'll then get the Power Pole Pro Awoken skill for your Earthling. Cack! Now we have Pure Progress as well as the second stage of Pure Progress. Again, at least as of right now. Much like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10, this right now is an exclusive Awoken skill for Awoken Hit, and technically as well, custom Awoken Hit. I believe you need DB Super Pack 1, again DLC 1, to get this, but then once you've got that, or we'll do this first, just get Hit as a playable character. To do this, get the 7 Dragon Balls, and then summon Shenron, and click on, I forget what the option is, but it's something like, I believe the option is, I want more playable characters. And if you've already got the DLC, when you do this wish, you'll then get Hit and Awoken Hit as playable characters. And again, this is an Awoken skill that Awoken Hit has as of right now. And now we have Villainous Mode. Technically, it's not an Awoken in the sense of it's not labeled specifically as an Awoken skill, and this is exclusive to a couple of modes. Now, firstly, to get this, you need to clear the Frieza Saga, the battle where you and Super Saiyan Goku team up to battle and defeat Villainous Mode Final Form Cooler and Villainous Mode Final Form 100% Max Power Frieza. Then you'll have like a little bit of a cutscene in Canton City with the purple sphere thing, and Fu will be there. Now, you can do the tutorial, as you can see right here, and this will put you in the Villainous Mode form against 5 CPUs. But to use this online, you do need to have a Demon Realm Crystal. You can get these a couple of ways, but the main way you'll probably get this, well, Demon Realm Crystals, is from drops on expert missions. I forget the number of which expert mission it is, but it's the expert mission against Super Villainous Mode Legendary Super Saiyan Broly from Dragon Ball Z. This expert mission has the highest, and it's I think the highest drop rate for Demon Crystals out of any other expert mission as of right now in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. But once you have Demon Crystals, you only need 1 per attempt, I guess. You need to be the raid boss, either the raid boss or rather the host of the lobby for the 1 versus 5 crystal raid mode, or either the host or the other leader for the 2 versus 4 crystal raid. They'd just be the host, pick your character, and if you do have a Demon Crystal, well, I don't think you can do it without a Demon Crystal, but once you then have a Demon Crystal, just go talk to Fu, do it, and at the start you'll get that nice little cutscene transforming into it just for this mode. And again, it will use 1 Demon Realm Crystal per run. Now, if you go into photo mode with with just 1 or more of the raid skills equipped on your CAC, on your avatar, custom character, whatever you want to call it, you will also then be in a permanent, in the permanent Villainous Mode state until you then leave photo mode. And finally, we have Sword of Hope. Technically speaking, this is not an Awoken skill, this is actually an ultimate attack, but at least as of right now, this is the only ultimate attack in the game that actually changes your moveset, I guess, as well as your animations, and just stuff like that. So just for giggles, let's put it here. on how to unlock Sword of Hope for your cock. So this is kind of the closest thing as of right now to maybe, just maybe, Super Saiyan Rage. And to get this is from the TP Medal store in the skills section, and this is, you can buy this for 300 TP medals, but there's kind of, but not really, but kind of to some extent, just a bit of a catch. And here's the catch. The TP Medal store has, I guess you could call them rotations, where 1 week there'll be certain things there, and then the next week there'll be new things there, and those previous things that were there only a week ago, or even maybe a couple of hours, or even a couple of days ago, are no longer available. So if you want to get Sword of Hope, the ultimate pseudo awoken, I guess, go and check the TP Medal store. Again, it's for 300 TP medals, so make sure you've got enough TP medals to do this, or rather to buy it. And if it's not available right now, just go and make sure you have 300 TP medals when it does become available, and just keep checking every day until eventually you see the Sword of Hope ultimate attack. Again, it's not an awoken, at least as of right now. Maybe he'll change it, probably not. But when you actually use it, you have a different moveset, a different stance, and you know, stuff like that. So again, 300 TP medals from a TP medal store. If it's not available for you right now and you don't already have it, just keep checking back daily, or maybe every other day, I guess, I don't know, but just check daily just to make sure. 300 TP medals, so make sure you've got enough, so once it is back, you can actually go and get it, and once you've got it, you've then got it. To unlock the Supersonic Mode Awoken skill, as of right now, this is only available to Dispo as a playable character, so you can use the Awoken, but again, as of right now, this is only available to Dispo. So to unlock Dispo, all you need to do is simply get the Conton City Vault DLC pack. It has 3 characters: Dispo, Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku, and GT Vegeta. Do that, you'll then have access to those 3 characters, including Dispo. Then just go and select him, and then use the Supersonic Mode Awoken skill in battle, parallel quests, raids, whatever you want to do, and that is technically how you unlock and use the Supersonic Mode Awoken skill. Now again, do make sure you subscribe to the channel, as there is a chance, a small chance, but still technically some chance that at some point in the future, this will be available to use and to be unlocked on custom characters. To unlock the potential release, potential unleashed, whatever you want to call it, Awoken skill that Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero uses specifically, all you need to do is purchase the Hero of Justice Pack 1 DLC or the Hero of Justice Pack Set DLC, which comes with DLC, well, the Hero of Justice Pack 1 and 2. Now, as of right now, this is only available to DBS Superhero Gohan, so get either of these and then just select this version of Gohan, use the Awoken skill, and that is technically how you use it. It's basically Potential Unleashed. I forget if it does the same damage or have you as Potential Unleashed that can be used on custom characters, but that said, that is technically how you get that Awoken skill to use on Dragon Ball Superhero Gohan in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And that is how to unlock every usable Awoken skill as of right now in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Once again, let me know what your favorite Awoken skill is and what Awoken skill you want added next and why it should be Super Saiyan 4. With that said, thank you all ever so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video. More videos on the screen right now, and I will see you on one of these videos in just a moment.